Iran casts doubt over the seriousness of future peace talks with the US. Meanwhile, a fragile ceasefire in Lebanon has been extended by 45 days despite continued Israeli violations, and Israel claims it killed a senior Hamas leader in Gaza in overnight strikes. Here's everything you need to know about the past 24 hours.
The level of guarantee from them was, in other words, it's got to be a real 20 years.
We have every reason not to trust Americans, while they have no reason not to trust us.
Trump returned to the US from Beijing, hailing the talks as a great success, despite no major breakthrough on the war with Iran. After insisting Iran give up any nuclear weapons capabilities forever, he's now talking about a 20-year limit instead. As for China's role, that's still murky. Beijing appears keen to keep its hands clean, especially on the Strait of Hormuz. Trump says China agrees the strait should stay open and the war should end. But in terms of any concrete pressure on Iran or real moves to push Tehran back to the table, there's been no public sign of progress. And when asked about what the war has achieved, Trump lashed out at the media, calling a journalist reporting on Iran treasonous.
I had a total military victory, but the fake news, guys like you, write incorrectly. You're a fake guy. And I actually think it's sort of treasonous what you write.
Iran says it has received US signals for new talks, but a deadlock remains over enriched uranium. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says he doubts the seriousness of the US in peace negotiations, and confirms Iran has been talking to Moscow about a Russian offer to store its enriched uranium, which has been one of the key sticking points in the nuclear file. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts to pause the violence in Lebanon seem to be progressing, but the reality on the ground paints a very different picture. Israel and Lebanon agreed to extend their ceasefire by 45 days after talks in Washington, as the April agreement was due to expire on Sunday. But since it was first agreed last month, Israel has carried out near-daily strikes on southern Lebanon and even hit the capital Beirut. Israel says it's targeting Hezbollah fighters, but on Friday alone, at least 11 people were killed by Israeli strikes in southern Lebanon, despite the ceasefire. The US State Department says the extension is meant to create space for further talks. In Gaza, overnight strikes on a residential building killed at least 7 people, as Israel claims it killed one of the most senior Hamas officials left in the Strip, Izzeddin al-Haddad. That's it from us today. Stay with us on Al Jazeera for your latest updates on the war in Iran.